how about 631 Radio Graffiti?
Yo, this is Hitman Cause. What's up?
Hey, what up to the Hitman Cause? How you doing, man?
Not much, man. Yo, I'm digging the new setup, man. It feels pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. We've got the troll ticker. You know, it's going to be different every single show, and it's going to be based upon the last show, and you know, it's the troll stock market, man.
You know, the ticker really does add to the aesthetic, business-wise.
Yeah, man. We're trying to judge people based upon what they're doing as trolls and shit, and as a result, you know, you've got some people, buying in on some of these trolls. Some of them are shorting them. Some of them are selling out. You know what I mean? I don't blame them.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, I really wanted to speak on that thing you were talking about people not wanting to work, because there was quite a few things that I find funny that I wanted to bring to your attention.
Yeah, what's that, man?
Well, for one thing, I saw this video not too long ago. It had to be some Gen Z kid was bitching and crying, throwing a fit that he had to work an 8-hour shift, and he was legit about to quit before he even clocked in.
Dude, that's how these pricks are, dude. That's how they are, and I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do?
Yep.
It sucks.
Yeah, and then it gets even worse. You know, sometimes for the fast food industry, like there was this one time my boys went to a McDonald's and they actually had to close early because all the workers walked out, and only person there was the manager, and the dude was in the drive-thru window. He's like, "Yo, no one's here. We can't serve you." And he told him to just pull up to the window, and he just gave him an apple pie.
Dude, it's like that whole conspiracy theory about the broken milkshake machine all the time. It's these fuckers just don't want to work. That's all it is. They don't want to work. It's sad.
And then you know, speaking of, actually more on top of with McDonald's, they've actually gotten so desperate to have employees that they've even offered signing bonuses upon getting the job.
I know, that started during COVID, believe it or not, there, Hitman Cause. That started during COVID, man. Hey, but cheers to the Hitman Cause, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for chilling with us on a Baller Friday, man.
What have I got? And here I am, my afterthoughts. And, you know, I must say, in regarding to the video I saw, where a Gen Zer was complaining about working 8 hours, I honestly thought that was a joke video. I thought it was a troll video. But then once I realized that it wasn't, I could only scoff and shake my head at it, because don't get me wrong, this is coming from a lazy nigga myself. You know? So keep that in mind. Like, even if it's a job you don't like what's so bad about working an 8-hour shift? Like, that's literally a standard shift, like if you're working full time. So like, I failed to see what the problem is, and I've had several jobs where I've worked 8-hour shifts, and to be honest, even with the hardest jobs I've had, at least hardest by my standards, like 8 hours really ain't nothing as long as you're working. Cause like, especially if you're like working and not dicking around, like not being on your phone, like how Ghost mentioned, like I promise you, them 8 hours is gonna fly by. But also, if you do have like something planned or something, or trying to avoid something, try to make sure that 8 hours doesn't fly by too fast. Because because you probably got something else that you want to do or whatever. And who knows? Before you know it, shift might be over, and you didn't get to do what you had planned or whatever. And sure, yeah, those 8-hour shifts might wind up wrecking your day, cause it might be a beautiful day and you want to go spend it, you know, how you want to spend it or whatever. But you know, I can sympathize with that, but shit happens, you know. It's not the end of the world, you know. That's why, you know, you work now. You work while you're young. Get your money up, save it, let your money make money, and then once you know you're middle aged, or you know you reach 65, then you can finally retire and relax how you wanted to relax all those days past, and more or less you can make up for lost time. Just, you know, lie back, chill, do as you please, you know, shit, you know, type shit like that. And you know, when it came to me finding out about that thing with McDonald's and the signing bonus, you know, again, similar to the 8-hour shift crisis that person had. Again, I thought it was a joke, but that was actually funny, because there was actually several times I applied to McDonald's, and this was before the signing bonus, but I never got the job. And to see this, it almost made me mad, because number one, I never got the job, and two, I wouldn't have been able to cash in on the signing bonus. And only reason why I say almost made me mad is because during the time when I found out I had a job, I mean, I still do right now, but I'm just speaking in general, you know. So, and you know, I really can't speak, because you know, given my age bracket, given the fact that I'm a millennial, I really can't speak for Gen Z, but still, you know, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of hard work. And normally this what I'm about to say next, this was pretty much drilled into me when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, you know, I find it impossible to keep this mentality. And that's, you know, one would think that seeing that paycheck at the end of the week, or at the end of every other week, would you know, be your motivation towards, you know, as far as working those shifts. But you know, the reason why that doesn't work for me anymore is because I've come to realize that sometimes all the money in the world still isn't enough motivation. Because especially if you're doing a job you don't want to do, you know, it's really gonna drag you down. And I know this from experience. And especially with a job you don't like, or a job you can't even find a way to like, you know, that money it's not gonna suffice. And if there ever comes a time where you have a job, and regardless of whether you're working long hours or not, if you can't find a way to suffer through the job, or just work there, period, with the motivation that of the money or whatever, quit. Because there's no sense. Just quit and find another job, because there's no sense in you wasting your time at a place you don't like, because all you're doing is stressing yourself out and making yourself miserable. And I promise you're not gonna want that in life. It's very, very bad for you. But that's it for this video. I definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking your time out of your busy schedule. Actually, before I go, I do actually have to apologize for the previous Radio Graffiti episode. That was actually like Tuesday when I called in. The only reason why I didn't upload it until like many days later is because I had a bunch of other stuff going on, and I was editing other videos, you know, and editing videos makes it work, you know, it makes it a little bit difficult to have enough downtime to work, to upload videos and sleep, you know. But it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, you know, y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead, hit the like button, comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Be sure, all my wrestling fans, be sure to tune in later on this week as myself and the Humble Man will be giving our predictions for both Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania. So y'all stay tuned for that. And as always, by way of Struggle Vision Productions, I am the Hitman Kaz. And if you see me coming, run.